Hey, it's Question Sunday when I answer questions from my friends. I don't have any friends. I don't have any questions to answer. I guess I'll just talk about nothing! I'm just playing with you. I'm gonna save that for another time. So what I did want to talk about was something I brought up in that Friend Zones video forever ago, so I'm gonna put a link here or something probably. So maybe we could also title this one, likewise, relationship advice from somebody who probably shouldn't be giving it. Something I brought up in that was this term I mentioned called balanced relationships, and it actually ties into a few different things. So I think having balanced relationship is something that's important between two people. When I say relationship, I mean like interaction between two people, connection, bond, whatever. When I say balance, I mean that it kind of should be a little bit mutual, or at least mutually appreciative. Both people should understand each other and appreciate each other and what they bring to the table. Something that also ties into this is growing up, I was always a hopeless romantic, or felt like I was, and I always remember telling myself, oh, I'm not going to become cynical, I'm not going to become jaded, I'm not going to let that happen. And as time has progressed, there are moments where I'm like, am I cynical? Am I jaded? And I almost want to say yes. But then I start thinking about it a little bit deeper. Well, it's really nice, this concept of like winning someone's affection and caring about them a super ton. But the concept that you should have to win someone's love kind of has begun to trouble me as I've progressed through life, because I kind of feel like people should like me for who I am. I mean, a person should like themselves. No, I'm not suggesting everybody be narcissistic, but I mean, isn't it okay to like yourself? You really should. I had an awesome friendship with someone a really long time ago, and they helped me appreciate the fact that I should appreciate me. And I think part of the thing, something about a balanced relationship is partially understanding what you bring to the relationship and appreciating what you bring. You shouldn't necessarily feel like you are just so lucky to have this person. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't feel lucky, but you should appreciate that they like you and not just feel like this is some glorious, mysterious gift. And so that's why that whole hopeless romantic idea of like fighting for someone's love and doing all these things to woo them has kind of fallen out of my favor personally, because as I've struggled with being alone, I've realized that I want someone who's going to like me for me, so I'm going to have to be me. And I'm sure that if I find somebody I really, really like, I'll probably go full bore, be like, yeah, like me. But at the same time, like, if they don't genuinely like me for who I am, that's their problem. Well, kind of mine too, but man, I totally have more to say and I can't even think of anything right now. In my opinion, a relationship is two people together. It's not one person needing the other solely. It requires two people together on the same page, in my opinion, to be a healthy relationship. So yeah, I'm not exactly cynical. I don't think love doesn't have a place. It's not like I don't value it. It's not like I don't think that I want to find that in my life. But at the same time, my thoughts about, reaching that point have definitely begun to change and evolve. So I don't know, I guess something that I'm just mostly trying to say is that in a balanced relationship, you also have to remember to appreciate yourself as much as you appreciate this other person. And you need them to appreciate you as much as you appreciate them. Because if you don't have that, you're going to start having feelings that don't help. And maybe, you're in a relationship like that, but it works for you. Power to you. But I guess all in all, I might just say that a relationship is two people collaborating emotionally. So remember, you should be as awesome to them as they are as awesome to you. Otherwise, find somebody who thinks you're awesome. Because they're probably out there. There's like tons of people. So every time that I'm feeling sad and alone, I have to keep reminding myself, keep being me, and somebody's gonna like me for it. Which if you look at all the not likes on this, and lack of comments, no subscribers, you'd think that I'd be like, oh, I suck. But whatever, Anyways, this is probably more thoughts than questions, but, have a good day, all that jazz. Just think about stuff around you, and if you have any thoughts, questions, things you want me to talk about, comments, all that jazz. But yeah, that's about it, so alter ego, minding my T's and Q's.